What's up, guys? All right, we've got a little bit different video today for you. It's gonna be longer than a day, but today I've already started on this project, and so I'm a little bit ahead, not a lot, just a little bit ahead of kind of what we got going, I guess. But anyways, I figured I'm gonna video what we got going. So excuse me, I've got dust everywhere. I've got a dust mask on, got gloves on. I don't know where I put my safety glasses, but anyways, this is what we got. We've got an old Mack fire truck here that my brother-in-law Brandon bought here about a year ago. My brother-in-law Brandon bought about a year ago, and me and my other brother-in-law Greg are partnering up with him on it to turn it into something really cool. Really cool. You guys are gonna see. But right now, I just want to kind of show you guys what I'm doing, and I'll keep doing this to kind of keep it going. I'm the worst at videoing. All right, we got a fire truck. We're gonna turn it into something cool. I'm gonna be doing most of the labor on it. Everybody's gonna help, but some of the bigger stuff is kind of my project. But anyways, I'm in the bed of the truck right now, and what we've got going, I've already taken the lids off of, this is where it holds the water, and I've already taken all the lids off, and we've used those on other projects and everything. But then I went through and I cut out all the baffling that they had in here. It kind of helps the water from sloshing side to side and all that other stuff. Helps the vehicle stay secure, a lot more stable and secure on the road with this much water in the bed of it, with turns and braking and stopping and going. So I've got all the baffling cut out. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the plasma cutter, I'm gonna cut a line right there on that wall, and I'm gonna cut a line right there, and then right there and there. I'm gonna take that chunk out, and I'm gonna move this whole wall in to the edge of right here, basically. I'm gonna do the same thing on both sides. And this is going to be, we're gonna build this wall up. And this whole spot right here is going to be where we're going to hold what it is we're doing with this truck. Because of what we're putting in right here, that's the reason I'm bringing the wall in, is so you guys will see. Anyways, but on top of it, I need straight access to this panel right here, because we're going to be mounting stuff all along this right here. Chaden's gonna start painting, or not painting, Chaden's gonna start today. He's gonna be sanding all the red on this truck. And I'll jump down so I can kind of show you guys here a little bit more of this truck. So as you can see, it's basically fire engine red with lots of diamond plate. And the diamond plate over the years has actually been painted, so we are not going to try to polish this up. We're gonna actually Raptor line it black, and then everything that's red, we're gonna go with a darker, just deeper red. We're gonna lower it to the ground. I'm gonna be starting on that after I get the bed done, but it's gonna sit way lower. So Jay's gonna be sanding everything that's red, and then we're gonna paint it red. We're Raptor line it black. We've got a bunch of cool things that are going to be going on in the back end of this thing. We're stripping everything off. Those are aftermarket lights. We're going to be taking all those off, and then we're going to be building stuff back here. And then we're also going to be building stuff within these boxes right here. So stay tuned, guys. See what transpires and how this turns out. Hopefully I can get a pretty good in-depth video for you guys to see one of our little side hustles. See you. All right, guys, so got a whole bunch of the stuff done yesterday on the fire truck. Got done about 7:30 last night, and I ended up, even with safety glasses and safety equipment on, I ended up getting a piece of metal in my eye. So today, I don't know if I can even open my eyes to show you, but today I just went and had it removed, and then they had to grind the rust out, which was pretty awesome. And now I've got a band-aid over my eye. that looks like a contact lens, which is pretty crazy. But because of the issues, I wasn't able to show you guys what we got done on the fire truck last night. So tomorrow I'll resume that work and show you where we're at. Wear eye protection. Even though I did, I still got something in my eye. So we'll see you guys in a bit. Thanks to this hottie for taking me on her birthday. Today is her birthday. Happy birthday, babe.
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
So messed up our plans, but I'm gonna make it up to her. See you guys in a bit. Sorry, I got welding dust everywhere, or grinding dust, excuse me. All right, we've got the doors built, and now we've got to go get some help so we can lift them up and put them up on top here, and weld on the hinges and a couple holding mechanism. We don't want the wind to be able to flip them over on somebody while they're in the back of this doing what they need to do. And so right now I'm going to show you guys the doors that I've got built, and then we'll get them put up and I'll show you guys what that looks like. So this is the passenger side or right side door right here. Got it all put on. I've got my flat stock here for a lip. So the other door will come up and sit right here when it closes, and this will kind of be a lip. We're gonna have to put some liner in there to kind of seal it up, make it airtight or watertight. But there's one door, and there's the second door. I just got done tacking on the sheet metal on it. So there they are. Two big doors to go right there, sit up on top. I added that this weekend, kind of help support the load back here, because the front doors are going to actually sit up on that line or that rim up there for support, and then back here for support. And then once these are on, I'm going to build two more doors right here that'll swing out and then swing back in, and then these doors will come down and sit on top of those doors basically. So that's where we're at, and that's what we've got done. Che has been sanding. There was a bunch of big bubbles and rust spots on this thing, and once we got the sanding them down, we realized there's a lot of Bondo. See, there's old Bondo right there. A lot of Bondo on this thing, so we had to cut out all the rust. We put in some new pieces. I filled in with the welder, I filled in all the holes that I was showing you guys. Che's got those Bondoed, and now we're starting to sand the whole truck so we can repaint it. Next order of business is going to be lowering this thing. As soon as I get these doors built, we're going to jack it up, take the leaves out, and remove every other leaf, polish them up, and then put it back together so we can get this thing sitting a little lower to the ground. But that's where we're at, guys. Anybody know what we're doing with it yet? It's coming. You're gonna see. So thanks for following along. If you got any questions, hit me up, let me know, and I'll do my best to answer them. See you in a bit. Good morning, guys. All right, we finished. And it's not totally finished, but we pretty much finished the big overhead doors on the fire truck yesterday. So there's the top one, the right one, and there's the left one. I'll just show you guys how they work. Just like that. The video camera, Brandon.
You're talking to the video camera.
Yeah, buddy.
Hi, Internet.
That's Ray. That's my brother-in-law, Brandon. Brandon and I and my other brother-in-law, Greg, are the ones that are going to be putting this fire truck to use. I'm building it, and they're kind of handling all the other stuff, so which you guys will see. Yeah, so anyways, this one pretty much just comes down. And granted, we're gonna have seals on everything, rubber, all that good stuff, so it seals up nice and tight and comes down nice and easy. This one's a little heavier. We're probably gonna have to put some struts on it. I'm definitely gonna have to build some handles for it, but once it's closed, that comes down over it, just like that. And now I'm building the 2 doors that are gonna go right here. And those are right there. I welded them up this morning, or actually I welded them up last night, just before I went home. This morning I went and got some steel diamond plate, and I just cut the panels that are gonna go on those, and then we're gonna hinge it and put them right here, and they're gonna swing out right here. So that's where we're at so far, and I'm gonna get back to work and get this thing buttoned up. So this back half is done, and then the next big order of business is gonna be lowering it. So see you guys in a bit. As soon as I finish these doors, I'll show you how they turned out. What's up, guys? We are back, and we've got the back doors done. That's them right there. I don't have a locking mechanism put on them yet, or a handle, but there they are in the rough before paint. And there's the roof. So we've got a few more little things to do in the bed, and then it's going to be paint for that, and then we're going to start painting the outside, and then we're going to start attaching more stuff. We've got some we just got in one of our things for the truck, well, 4 of our things for the truck right there. 4 4K 50-inch TVs for the fire truck. Has anybody got a clue yet what this thing's gonna be? Anybody? It's gonna be pretty cool. All right, I'm gonna get the top open and everything, and then I'll show you guys really quick kind of what I got done in there, and we'll go from there. All right, we got it opened up. So what we did, Shay built us some handles. I'll show you guys right there, just to kind of help pull it down and close them. We're gonna put some lift struts on this. We just don't know where we're gonna put them and how we're gonna put them yet. It may be one of the last things we do. We're gonna see how it goes from there. But anyway, so what I've got done now so far is I put up this steel screen right here. And I did it just with I welded these 2 bars in, but then with the steel screen, I just used self tappers. Just in case it gets mangled or beat up, we can swap it out really easy, without having to grind welds and stuff like that. Because all this function is right here is to let water go through it. We don't want things to go through it, but we do want water to go through it. Now, this side's pretty much done. I've got a nice cleaned up lip. I got rid of the gouge marks from the plasma and everything. And we went and got some of this just little plastic siding stuff. And this is gonna go on that like that. But first we're gonna run a bead of silicone all the way down it. And then I got the little 2-inch strap put in to kind of fill in that gap between the water tank of this truck and the actual hard side. Same thing over there, 2-inch strap. We're gonna silicone all that off now, and it's that's not gonna hold water in, nothing. That is more so to keep the water out of that from the fender wells that are right there and right there. This side was a little bit worse than that side. This one had a little bit more rust, so we decided just to fill it and then we'll silicone it. And then I got to get underneath and get the cap off of the old drain so I can attach new pipe to the old drain and run it in a 90 and out the side with a petcock or a ball valve or whatever, so we can drain the water that's in here without having to get underneath it or do anything stupid or special. That is where we're at. I also have made sure the generator, one of the generators, inverter, will fit in this back box. And I've got a few things to do in there. I'm gonna plumb the exhaust of the generator out the side and way up the front of the frame and come out probably somewhere up along the that hose reel and have it go up in the air. And then on top of it, I'm gonna insulate the inside of this box, but I'm also gonna put I don't know where I'm gonna put them yet. I need to look around and see what's around the, you know, inside here. But we're gonna put a fan in and another exhaust hole just for air circulation to help the generator stay cool. And over here, this is gonna be, we're gonna put propane tanks in this bad boy right here. It's all gonna be plumbed through the truck, hidden. You'll never have to open this except for to change propane tanks. And this box right here, this is gonna be the media box. This is gonna house streaming devices, stereo equipment, the whole nine is going to be in this box. It's gonna be super secured and locked up. We're gonna seal every crack and crevice in this box as well, with new seals on the door and everything to keep it water and airtight. And what else we got here? We're in the middle, still sanding, chase sanding. Here's all the insulation for the box in the back. Once I get it painted, we're gonna double insulate the doors, put pieces in between all the framing, and then another piece on the outside, and then we're just gonna cover the whole sides and the walls. Everything but the floor is gonna be insulated in here. So, any ideas yet? All right, guys, I gotta get back to work so we can get this project done and get it doing what it's supposed to be doing. We're gonna shoot for a week and a half, and then this bad boy should be on the road. See you in a bit. All right, good morning, guys. So it's been a day or so since I've updated you guys on what we got going on with the fire truck. Since then, we have reorganized the shop. It's fully open now. And we got most of the hardware off the fire truck, and Chay's got most of the fire truck sanded down for paint. We're gonna have to tape it off. The cab's gonna get painted. Everything's getting painted different colors. We had our paint show up yesterday, so we got the Regal red and then the black. And everything, like I was telling you guys, everything that's white on this truck, so like the roof, that banner, wheel wells, all that's getting spray painted, or not spray painted, painted black. And then all the diamond plate is getting Raptor lined black. Everything that's red is going to be Regal red again. So yeah, so let me show you where we're at here. I got the back doors done on this bad boy. I've got to put a couple more things on them. I need to put a little stopper right there on that one, and then this one, once it's closed, seals it all up. I still got to put a handle and a lock on top, but once it's opened up, okay, now that it's opened up, I got everything finished in here. Got a little plastic trim on the edges of this metal edges, so that way, you know, they're not sharp. Everything's been silicone closed now, so this is all pretty much watertight, and this is all watertight right here. I'm gonna kind of tell you guys what we got going here a little bit without telling you what it's gonna be yet. This is all gonna be a cooler area for ice and stuff, and this is a little personal cooler area for ice. So it's just gonna be one big, and we got big ice machines. This is gonna be a storage bin for the TVs, both sides. We got those sitting up there getting ready to go in. And now, so I'm pretty sure I was saying we were gonna put the generator in there. That's not gonna happen now. On the back here, we're gonna mount that big bad boy, big old broiler stove oven thingy for what we're gonna be cooking. It's gonna sit right here, and then I'm gonna build. I got to go over and pick up the hardware today when it comes in, but it's gonna mount right here when the fire truck's moving, and then once we're set up, it's gonna swing out away from that, so we can still get in there and use that box, plus get into the back to add and fill and do what we need to do back there. I just got a bunch of the stainless steel pipe. I'm gonna mount a rail. I gotta build it, but I'm gonna mount a rail that comes out a little bit, goes all the way across, so the TVs can mount. 2 TVs on each side will mount up here. Show you what we did up here. So I took the big hose reel off. We're not gonna put that on. I covered it with the steel diamond plate. That's all gonna get Raptor lined. We're gonna put the actual water cannon back up on it, mostly for looks. But where it's gonna sit, if we wanna hook it up to water, we'll be able to. So the water cannon's gonna sit there, and then I built up this box right here. I had to make it about 3 inches taller for it to work this way, but the generator's going in there now. That way it's easy to get to. We can get to all our plugs a lot easier without being in the way. I fabricated up a little exhaust system to come out. It goes right there. And we've got it set up. We were going to ratchet strap it in, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some of those bands like that, and I'm just going to put it where the wheels used to be across the axles to mount it there so it doesn't move around. And then right up here somewhere, we're going to cut a hole and put a fan, and over here we're going to cut a hole and put a fan so we get airflow through there to keep that generator nice and cool. Plus, by doing this, now we have a whole bunch of storage space. So that's where we're at so far. Let's go show you guys what just showed up from Amazon yesterday. So there's all our Raptor liner, the guns. We got a media receiver, ball punk, glues, seals, adhesive. This is for that insulation that's going to go in the bed of that truck. Tape to mask stuff off. What do we got here? Ah, these are all our little cube lights. So I think we got 12 of those. So those are cube lights. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I think we're missing. All right, we got 10 cube lights. Those are the TV wall mounts. We got 4 of those for the TVs. Another big roll of seal. This is for the back of the fire truck, the big doors. We got some indoor outdoor 100-watt speakers. We got 4 of those. And here's the locks for the box. And then we've got rope light, LED rope light, that's going to get mounted up underneath that lip of that wall from the top to the bottom. And then the big part, the part I haven't told you guys about, that is in the works right now. A lot of that stuff is supposed to be here next week. It's kind of the last part of the install anyways, so no worries, but there she is, guys. Next week we'll be painting her. And today and tomorrow I'm going to get that thing mounted onto the back, and I'm going to get the TVs mounted onto the sides. So, see you guys in a bit. So, I wanted to show you guys what we've got done so far and where we're at. So that big charbroil I was showing you guys, it is mounted on the back of the fire truck. I went and bought a trailer hub, bearings, and spindle, and basically just attached it. I welded it all together right there and put the bearings together. We're gonna have the grease down here. I've got it all supported down there. And then we've got it welded and trussed to the side of this angle iron. We got a kickstand right here. We're gonna put a lock mechanism right there, but the way this bad boy works, oh, let's move the welding cart. So this will swing out just like that. It's gonna get plumbed and stuff for propane. We've got the cover off right now. Propane lines are gonna run, they're gonna pivot, come down right here, come out, go underneath and into this box right here. On top of it, we've got the TV mounts welded up and in place. We've got one TV up to show how it's gonna look, but also for clearance for the awnings that I'm putting up and welding in place right now. We've got one awning up over here. I'll show you guys. So there it is right there. And the TVs are gonna go next to it, but the TVs are gonna store into the back of it. We're gonna have 250-inch over here, 250-inch on the air side, awnings coming over, charbroiler on the back, and we still haven't revealed what this truck's main purpose is gonna be. If you guys have guessed that yet, let's hear it. Anyways, that's where we're at so far. It's coming along. Anybody know what it is yet? Let me know. So these doors, the big doors on top, when they open, they're gonna miss the TVs. So we can always get into the back of them and add stuff no matter what without having to take stuff down. But there she is, see you in a little bit. What's up, guys? All right, we have got some more done on the fire truck. First coat of paint is on. First layer, I should say, in the paint is on. So flip this around and show you guys. Okay, so we got the roof is black on the fire truck. The stripe that I was telling you guys that was white, it is now black. That will be black also, but it'll be rhino lined black. And the wheels will also be black, but we have to take them off to lower it. So we're gonna wait till we take them off so we can sand them up a little bit better. And then we're gonna paint them, put them back on. And we did the inside, the box is black, the roof is, the doors on that are black, the bars are now black. We did the outside of the grill black. We left the stainless part. It's gonna be stainless on top. And more box stuff. And we've got the bed all painted black. Now, once all this dries, we got a bunch of work still to do in here. And we got quite a bit of work to do on the outside of the truck still. But we got to get the paint down so we can do it. There's no sense in going through everything that we have to do to put everything on and then take it off to paint it. So we're just going to do it all while it's on. Yeah, or after it's painted. So now, after all this is dry, we're going to mask everything again that we just painted. And we're gonna come through and we're gonna spray all the red. Everything that is red is going to be red again, just in a darker red. And now all of the diamond plate, including this wheel well, it's all gonna be Raptor lined. So, there it is. There's Brandon, he's over there cleaning all the overspray off of him. Coming along, we're almost done. Got a bunch of hardware to install, and we've got to get it lowered after we're done painting it. So we'll keep going, keep showing you. See you guys.
We don't care if we get overspray in that compartment, right?
No, it's already black. We're almost done, guys, with paint. We're gonna be peeling off all our tape here very soon. Alright guys, we are done with paint on the fire truck. We've got a couple little touch-ups from stuff that we're putting on. and we've got to do the pinstriping and the decals. But I figured I'd show you guys where we're at now, what we've got put on, and kind of a little sneak peek of really what this is going to be. If you guys have been wondering up until this point, so there it is. We've still got to do the wheels, but we're taking those off so we can clean them up good and paint those. But new red paint, new black stripe, and then all the diamond plate is Raptor lined. Let's show you guys what that looks like. Comes out really good. So freaking good. So we've got the rope lights going up right now. Actually, I'll come over here so you can see them. So these are color changed LED lights. They're going to run all the way underneath this lip right here. And we got the flat screens up. And then we got the awnings up, and those will come out. We've got all the lights mounted. Well, not all, we've still got a few more. So there's cube lights there, cube light there. I've got to still loom all the wire and tuck it away. We're still wiring right now. We got 2 lights there. We're putting a beacon. That beacon's gonna go back up on each side over here. We got lights over there. We've got the grill. We're putting the grill back together right now. We got the inside of the box insulated. Now we're gonna line it and cover all that insulation up. The box has been painted, ready to go. And then we've got one side done. Oh, we've got speakers added. We're building our control box right here. That's gonna have the stereo in it. We're putting all the light switches in that. Okay, working on building mounts for these right now. But there's our beer taps. Who guessed it was gonna be a beer truck? Yeah. The whole bed is cooler and will be flat screen TV storage. And, we got, yeah, dude, we're just at put everything together stage right now. We got to build a mount in this back box for propane tanks for the cooker out here, and we're drilling the holes for the taps on this side right now. And what else do we got to do? So propane, finish running all the lights. We're gonna add a few more lights and paint the wheels, decals. So yeah, that's where we're at. There it is, guys. But once we get it done, I'll pull it out and I'll set everything up so you guys can see how it looks all displayed. So it's time to get back to work. We're about done. What's up, guys? Okay, here it is. It's almost done. We're taking it to the diesel shop right now to get it running a little bit better, and we've got a rear main seal leaking, so we're gonna let them shop fix it. But we got the awnings up, TV's up, and we got the taps up. We got drip pans coming. We're just waiting for those to show up. What do you guys think? Pretty badass. So yeah, so those things right there, those are for the TVs, the flat screen TVs. That ratchet strap's not staying there. It's just for right now until we get everything finalized on this. But grill's done. That thing swings out. You guys seen that? Got my box all done for the kegs and insulated. So yeah. We got decals getting ordered. We're gonna decal the hell out of it and put it to work. What do you guys think? Let me know. We'll see you in a bit, and I'll show you more here later.